Major news in the recruiting world. The Miami Hurricanes have lost out on five-star offensive tackle Olu Olubobola. He officially announced his decision today to commit to Notre Dame live about 2 hours ago. He chose Notre Dame over Miami, LSU, Florida, Texas A&M, and Tennessee. So where does this leave Miami? We're going to talk about it right here. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Hurricanes Unfiltered. Before we do, hit the intro. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave your comments. Again, this is Hurricanes Unfiltered. We did a live last night. For those of y'all who came on the live last night, thank you for jumping on board. We will be bringing back these weekly lives soon enough. This was a special one we did this past last evening. Definitely, probably do them at least once a month, going until probably end of July when camp gets going. But the Canes lost out on a big offensive tackle after a solid week of picking up recruits. The Miami Hurricanes are deep in the mix for these offensive tackles. They got Olu Olubobola, and then of course you got Mark Matthews. The loss of Olu Olubobola means that the Miami Hurricanes have got to find a way to pull in Mark Matthews. Like that's just got to be what happens. They have to pull in Mark Matthews, the elite offensive tackle out of St. Thomas Aquinas. Mark Matthews has actually pushed up his commitment date to May 15th, this Friday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is just a week after he had talked about a great in-home visit with the Miami Hurricanes, talked about setting an actual visit date, official visit date to Miami on May 29th or 28th that weekend. So now we have no idea what's really happening here. Does this mean he's going to be choosing Texas A&M? Does this mean that now because Olubobola picks Notre Dame that maybe Mark Matthews has a shift in vision and decides that he wants to be a Hurricane after all from all the stuff that we had heard about him wanting to be a Hurricane for quite some time. And, now all of us, in the last few weeks, you had the crystal ball flip to Texas A&M. You had the word is that, he loves Texas A&M. Who knows anymore? They say it's not about money, where I think everything is always about the money. It's always about the money. WWE wrestler Ted DiBiase said everyone's got a price. And I don't know what the offers are on the table. And even though everyone, in the know says it's not about the money, well, it's always about money because if you offer more, then they have to make that decision as to whether or not they want more from your squad. So, hey, this is obviously a very disappointing um, situation this morning for the Miami Hurricanes as a five-star offensive tackle Olu Olubobola decided this morning that he would be attending the University of Notre Dame, chose Notre Dame again over Miami, Florida, LSU, Texas A&M, and Tennessee. So now Miami has to have their eyes set on Mark Matthews. And the question now becomes, what if Mark Matthews doesn't choose Miami? Where do the Hurricanes turn? Now you're going from elite five-star tackle, and you're looking at completely other options. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend to know what those options are, to be honest. So we'll jump into it a little bit more on a separate video with Mark Matthews as we do some more research on the other options beyond Mark Matthews, because obviously they still have to bring in some offensive tackles. There's no doubt about it. They have to bring in some more guys. So that's it for now. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. How y'all feeling about this situation? And what are y'all thoughts? Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell. This is Hurricanes Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.